Rolling dice.
Hi there, it is once again Zed stomping time, y'all. So as you can see, I've tweaked the formula just a bit once again as I get used to this whole YouTube thing. I think from now on, we're just going to try to get started as soon as possible because I know y'all are here for a show. So we're going to do just that. Let's jump right on into it here and now. As the title said, we're on Mission 5 now in this second edition playlist, and I've added in a few extra things this time around. First of all, we've got yet another new Survivor team, and basically it's 5 Chronicles survivors plus a special Kickstarter guest. I'll talk more about them in a bit. I also added this special 3D exit zone I bought off of Etsy. It definitely looks a bit cooler than the usual cardboard token, so we're going to add a little pizzazz to our map here. We've also got some zombie dogs now in addition to the Seekers and VIP Zeds. The dogs are basically just slightly faster runners, which means they get 3 actions instead of 2 per activation. They definitely count as a higher targeting priority, which means they're small and fast, so in a crowd of Zeds, you won't be hitting dogs with shots until everything else is dead. Since they're a different sort of enemy, they also won't be affected by extra activation cards, much like Seekers, but they will of course get an extra activation should I run out of models to plop down for them. Okay then, so let's get started. So now we're gonna turn around and abandon the script. Take this microphone with me very carefully, because Harry is just lying on the ground and I don't want to step on him. Lucky is in my computer chair, so we're going to be careful. Alright, but we are... Yeah, we're just being paranoid. We are still recording, picking up audio, all that good stuff. We got a good camera angle. Cool. So, like I said, let's jump on into it. Now let's talk about the details of this particular mission just a little bit more before we get started. Like I said, we do have a new Survivor team here. I just finished pitting up basically all the standard-ish sort of second edition models that I have not too long ago. And we've got here 5, like I said, 5 Chronicle survivors, and we've got 1 Kickstarter survivor. For the Chronicles survivors, we have Ben. His blue skill is Break-In, which means he can bust open doors just any old time. He's a boxer. He does not need, like, door-breaking equipment. So that's pretty cool. We also have Preston. He's got Tough. Now I do believe that means, I can probably double check this later, I think he ignores like the first wound in like a melee round. If Zeds were to, attack, he will ignore the first wound. That is Preston with Tough. We've got Amato, the little guy on the bike here. As you may imagine, his bike makes him a lot zippier. So he can basically move twice as fast as all the other survivors, which is kind of crazy. His blue skill is he can move +1 zone per move, period. So, yeah, he can potentially move, like, a lot. I don't think he gets a free move action, so max movement for him, I guess, would be like 6 zones in like 1 turn, which is kind of crazy. So he's a zippy boy, and we also have Shamsia. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting something. Shamsia has Born Leader. And I think the one thing I am going to be using the first player token for that I usually don't use, I kind of ignore it, is for Born Leader. This skill basically allows you to, as that survivor, you can, during your turn, sort of give an extra action to another survivor. So I guess that represents Shamsia just sort of telling somebody else, hey, behind you, watch out, or something, and they can get like an extra attack or an extra move or just what have you. So I will use the token to pass to another survivor during Shamsia's turn, and that person will get an extra action, uh, you know, upon getting that. And then once they do that thing, we bring the token back to Shamsia, basically. Because they get that extra action as soon as she gives it, right? So moving forward, we also have Erin. She has Lifesaver, and that is a pretty dope skill. I don't think we've seen that on this channel just yet, but Lifesaver is nice because it allows the survivor to basically yank other survivors out of a zone with zombies in it. So if a zone gets overrun and Erin is like adjacent to that zone, she can pull multiple survivors out of that zone. Now, the rules state that, like, if other people are, playing those survivors and they don't want to get yanked from the zone, then they can just, stay there if they want to. But I think for the most part, that's very handy because, like, obviously, if a zone gets overrun and there's a whole bunch of Zeds and it's not looking good, getting yanked is awesome. So that's great. Anyway, we'll see how that works, perhaps. Last but not least, special guest is Billy. She is the Kickstarter model that I mentioned. She is basically Miley Cyrus with her wrecking ball. I did mention that at the end of the last episode, so yeah, here she is. Now, of course, in true Zombicide style, they have not, like, named the character Miley, but, like, I bought the model on eBay just because it looks cool. I had no idea it was Miley Cyrus, but once I had it and looked at it a little bit, I'm like, oh yeah, that looks like Miley Cyrus. And look, she has a wrecking ball. That's clever. So, yeah, I added her in, and wow, she starts with melee damage 2, which I think I already had Helen, and she had that, so again, that basically means, like, if she has damage level 1 melee stuff, she's going to do damage 2. She does damage 2 with all melee weapons. Her red skill, though, is super strength, which is pretty OP. I'm kind of hoping we get to make use of that if we can get her into red. That will mean that she gets damage 3 on all melee weapons. So you heard that right. It's not just damage plus 1 for melee weapons. Super strength means damage 3 for Miley. I might as well just call her Billy to make this simpler because that's what it says on the card. Billy gets damage 3 with all melee weapons. She can kill an abomination with a toothpick, which is pretty dope. So, yeah, without further ado, I'm going to talk just a little bit more about what exactly needs to happen with this particular mission. So it is called the Big W, and you can probably see now, or you already did see why that is. Like, the blocks here are arranged in like a W sort of formation, more or less. It's a big old U, right? And that's more or less what we need to do, is we need to sort of go around the corner here and get to that exit zone. Now, it's kind of like a cleansing sort of mission, I guess. Like, we're just sort of trying to roll through the neighborhood and stomp as many Zeds as we possibly can. So the objectives represent that by saying that we have to open all of the buildings. So we got to touch, at least sort of touch all of these buildings. Now, you can't ever completely clear the map for good in Zombicide, so I guess they just want us to open all of the buildings. So we will be spawning all the Zeds in all of the buildings, and we kind of have to venture into the buildings because another part of the objective is we need to get at least 5 objective tokens, and we also have some secret colored objective tokens mixed in with these normal objective tokens that you can see here. Now, if you've ever played Zombicide before, you probably know where I'm going with this. In Zombicide, with the standard cardboard tokens, you have a bunch of red X's. Some of these X's, like 2 of them, are just going to be green and blue. Like, they just are. So that's when you have like an obvious objective that can be seen. But you also have a couple of double-sided red X's where like it's red on one side and it is blue or green on the other. So that's when you got like a secret objective. So you sort of flip it on one side if it is an open objective that you know about and you need to get that green or that blue to do a particular thing, or it's hidden and you just know it's somewhere, so now you're gonna have to go across the whole goddamn map to find a particular thing. So thankfully with this one we just need to find one of the 2 colored objectives. Now, like I said, we have no idea where they are. With these 3D tokens, there's just a little colored dot on the bottom. So as I pick these things up, we're going to have to flip them to see if it is the colored objective. So we need 1 of those, and then we need 5 at least objectives in total. We also have the first spawning zone inside of this little shack here, this little utility shed, and because of that, both of these doors over here are already open. So whatever spawns in here is just going to start streaming on out, which means grabbing the stuff inside of this little shed is going to be extra dangerous because that's just a spawn zone right there, right? So, and we got dogs. So, yeah. That's more or less the situation here. We're just gonna try to stick together as much as possible, just form a cohesive unit, especially with these dogs that I'm a little bit paranoid about, if I'm honest, but we'll see how this goes. And to start with, let's see, we might as well just move to the next zone, open that door, and just get started with that. That building will then be open. I guess I just got to decide who should do that first. I kind of think it should be Preston because he does have tough. We'll just have him move and bust. And now he has 1 action left, and we have to do 2 spawns. So we've got... Okay, we do have some dogs now, so I get to plop 1 dog down. Farthest zone as usual, so this dog is right here. That's 1 dog right there. Next spawn is going to be 3 Seekers, my favorites. My old friends, the Seekers. There's 3 of them right in this little room. Okay. So, like I said, probably how we want to play this is everyone should just stick together and not split apart. With that in mind, I think Preston is going to move forward and end his turn here. And this means we have 5 unactivated survivors that can now roll on into this building, and we can grab these 2 objectives in here, clear these Zeds, and move down to the building below us to try and do the same thing. Simple enough, right? So we might as well move like shooty people in first to take shots, because it's 2 actions to get in that building, and then we would have 1 action left upon doing that. Now, Amato, we might as well do him next. And we could possibly even have Shamsia give him an extra action, so he gets yet another shot, basically. But, basically, like I said, he can move 2 zones per action, which means he now has 2 actions left with his little pistol, his little starter pistol. So he can now take 2 shots. And then we'll probably follow him up with Shamsia and Alright, so he hits on a 3 or more, and obviously I'm going to target this dog first in the next zone over. Oh, and as somebody has mentioned, I believe, dark zones, they do spawn zombies, for sure. However, there are some optional rules, and yes, they are optional in the 2nd edition rulebook. With regards to dark zones, you can have this additional rule where basically like zombies are harder to hit when you're shooting at them. Like, you only hit them on 6s. So this is to make the game harder, and it's very much like another optional rule, which is like, when it comes to abominations, instead of giving the abomination that is currently on the map just extra activations each time you draw more abomination cards, you will draw a new abomination every time, just like you're spawning normal zombies. So you could potentially have like 3 or 4 abominations on the map at the same time. So yeah, for the most part, with these additional rules, the idea is if you want to make the game harder for yourself, you can. So there's that. And we are going to be doing some of those things at some point. But for now, it's early on in the playthrough, and I'm kind of thinking about throwing in the Dark Zone rule for like the Rio Z playthrough that I might do after I finally finish the 2nd edition. But we'll see. I mean, we've got like 20-something missions left in the 2nd edition playlist. So blah, 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 blah. Without further ado, let's kill this dog, right? 2 shots. Yes, he hits on the first shot. Okay, so this dog is dead. He hits on a 4. Well, he hits on a 3 or more, really. Dead dog. Amato gets 1 point. Amato can shoot again at the Seekers. We definitely want to kill them now. I'm worried about dogs, but I'm also worried about Seekers. So Amato shoots again, and he does get another 4, so he kills a Seeker. He gets 1 point. Okay, so that was a move and 2 shots for Amato. And now we're going to have Shamsia move 1, 2. She is going to take 1 shot with her pistol at those Seekers. And she does miss, but she can now pass the torch on over to Amato and give him an extra shot. So he can take 1 more shot at those Seekers, and he does get a 3, so he kills 1 Seeker. Amato then gains 1 more point, so he is at 3. Cool. So now we're going to give this token on back to Shamsia, and she'll hand it out to whoever in the next turn. So that's half our survivors. I guess the next survivor we should be doing probably is Erin. She's the only other one that has a gun. So 1, 2. She's going to take 1 final shot at that Seeker, and we're going to hope she can hit. And she does. That's pretty lucky, and she kills that Seeker, scoring herself 1 point. Cool. Alright, so now that that building is clear, I'm probably going to have Billy move 1, 2, 3, putting her right here by the objective. Ben can move 1, 2, and grab the epic So let's see here. Put that off to the side. We'll see what the epic is. And okay, it's a nailbot. I was like, I hope it's not a zombie in his face because everybody else has already gone, right? So, okay. Yeah, cleared this building. We have some other things to pick up here, and then we move across the street. But now we're going to do some spawns. So we start with that little utility shed. What's in there? We've got 2 brutes in the utility shed. We'll plop them down right there. They do not rush or anything. They are just spawning right here. Next spawn, I believe, going clockwise would be north, and then we do south. So north spawn zone is 1 runner. Okay, let's plop down 1 runner in his little tracksuit over here. And 3 VIP Zeds on the south. Okay, so let's grab a bunch of these, and without looking, as per the rules, I'm going to put down 1, 2, and 3. So we got a sailor, a construction worker, and a noise down there in the south. Okay. So that wasn't too bad at all. That was the first move and spawn, although there wasn't anything to move. We killed every gosh darn thing for now. Okay, so probably the best way to play this is first we will go with Billy. She is going to grab this objective, and we're going to see it is not a colored objective, but we're going to put it off to the side here to remind myself I do have 1 objective so far. Billy does get 5 points for grabbing that objective. And we're going to try to keep moving here. She can now move 1 and 2 and be right next to this next objective. I'm tempted to just have her grab that one too. But I think Aaron will grab this one because Aaron does have field medic for her red skill, so it would be very nice to get her in red as well. So I'm gonna have her move. We're gonna take and see what it is, and we do have the colored objective already, y'all. Okay, so now we don't have to worry about that. We have that colored objective already. That was pretty lucky. So we just need 3 more objectives, and we have to open all of the buildings, and we got to get to that there gate at the other end of the map there. So, okay. Off to a fairly good start. So Erin did 1, 2. She has 1 more action. I'll just move her right here. So we can also have Ben move 1, 2, and open this for another action. Okay. Yeah. Because now that I think about it, it might be good to probably, instead of going back this way, we can just go around the corner here. So this area is going to be a little bit risky in between 2 spawn zones, but I can just, well, wait a minute. I don't know if it's a good idea to open this building right here. It might be a good idea to bunch everybody up and open this door right here. So yeah, let's wander backwards a little bit. Open this building here. And I don't know, once it's open, we might just keep going this way. Although really, we might as well go inside, grab the epic, and at least 1 of the objectives. We need 3 more objectives. If we do grab these 2 and that one, then we're good, and we just need to go around the corner and open this building and those other 2 buildings in the north end of the map. Alright, that's more or less the game plan so far. Let's see, Ben did move, and bust. Okay, so Let's see. We might want to play this careful here. Like I said, we'll keep everybody kind of bunched up. Who could use an epic? Let's try with... Oh, gosh. Screw it. We'll go with Shamsia because she's got that born leader. We should go with her so she can give somebody else an extra action. Although I don't know if that's really going to help that much right now. I might just not even do it. I could always give that extra, have her give that extra action to like. All right, let's not overthink this, y'all. Let's just move somebody, right? Okay, so Shamsia can go 1, 2, and she can grab this epic, and we'll find out what it is. And it is the Evil Twins. She has that, so that's cool. She can probably trade her pistol with like either Aaron or Amato then, so that they can be dual wielding. But that is Shamsia, and yeah, I don't think she's gonna give anybody an extra action. Amato and Preston are both just going to move here, and they're both just going to search. So Amato did 1 move, a search, and he gets a katana. Okay. Amato now has a katana. Should he keep that or give it to somebody else? I think he'll hang on to that for the moment. Because if I was going to have him give it to anybody, it'd be either Preston or Billy. And they're not, like, right next to him right now. So, with that in mind, we move Preston and search with him. 1, 2, and then he gets to search once. And he finds a shotgun. Okay. So, yeah. You know what? I might as well do that extra action, actually. So that way somebody can just trade right now. Who would we really like to have trade? It might as well be... I'll give it to Amato, and he can trade with Preston. Because they are standing next to each other now. Preston can get the katana, Amato can get the shotgun, which is great, because Amato is zippy, so he should probably be shootier rather than melee, whereas Preston has tough, so melee is definitely his thing. Okay, so that is the player phase here. Now we move these zombies. These VIP will move up. These brutes are going to move out, and this runner 1, 2 is in this intersection. So that is movement, and now we do 3 spawns. So in that shed, we now have 2 more VIP. Grab a few and put a couple down at random in the shed. We have a hot dog guy and another hot dog guy. Okay, 2 hot dogs. Oscar Mayer Wiener truck nearby, I suppose. Next spawn is going to be even more VIPs. Just 1 more. And that's in the north spot. And it is a butcher. Where is the baker and the candlestick maker? We just got butchers. Moving on. Next one is going to be seekers. We get 1 seeker in the south. And there you are. That is spawnings. Once again, not too bad. All right. So, like I said, we're probably going to have... Okay, we're going to start with Ben here. He'll move 1, 2, and use his break-in skill to just open this door. So that's 3 actions for him. And now we have to do 4 spawns in this little building. So we'll start to the right and just move on over. First spawn is going to be nothing. It's runners, but 0 at blue, and we are still definitely in blue, so nothing. Next spawn is 1 doggo. We put 1 doggo right here. Well, he's got to die, doesn't he? I can always have Amato just zip over there and just blast him with a shotgun. So, but let's see what else spawns in here, shall we? We've also got 2 more VIPs. Grab 1, 2, and place them down. We get a construction worker and another butcher. Okay. 1 more spawn is going to be 2 seekers. So this seeker moves forward, and we grab 2 more seekers to plop down next to the VIP. All right. So let's see. That's Ben. He did move, and bust. So he is kind of stuck in the street zone for now. We're gonna have Amato. Let's see, he could move in 1 action. He could be here. And then he could move here. And that would leave him with 1 action to shoot. Okay, this is not great, because everyone else is also going to be here in 2 actions. Yeah, Amato may be very zippy, but okay. And then another thing is, this dog gets 3 actions. So if I just kind of pool everybody here, somebody is taking a wound, which actually is fine now that I think about it. As long as Preston is here with tough, we get to ignore that initial wound from the dog. Now, we still do have these seekers, and they might get extra movements, so there's that. But I don't know. I kind of think with everybody else, we might as well just search and move, right? We'll find some things, and then we'll pool up over there with Ben, and then we'll get ready to go inside and just kill every gosh darn thing. So strength in numbers here. We'll start with, although I guess Shamsia can always give somebody an extra action, right? So what we might do is start with her and give Amato an extra action, now that I think about it. That way he could zip on down, take 1 shot at the dog, and move backwards. That makes a bit more sense. So let's have Shamsia search. She finds plenty of bullets, which is cool because she's got all them pistols on her, doesn't she? Okay. So now she can move twice. 1, 2, and be right by Ben. And she's going to give that extra action to Amato. Now, Amato can move here in 1 action, move here in 2 actions. He can take 1 shot with his shotgun and then move backwards. So he'll take 1 blast at that doggo and see if we can't kill the damn thing. And we can't, because he got 2 twos. So that's cool. Yep, he done missed, so he's gonna move back. It was worth a shot, I guess. We give that token back to Shamsia, and that's all she wrote there. So now we got 3 more people. I guess Billy can't really search since she's a little bit further away, so we're just gonna have her go 1, 2, 3 and be right here with everybody else. These other 2 are gonna search and then move with the rest of the group. So Erin, she gets a sawed-off. Okay, so she has a little more firepower now. 1 and 2. There she is. Preston finds plenty of bullets. Cool. So he can go 1, 2, and here he is. All right. So now that the survivors have done all the things, Like I said, Doggo moves up. Wound is ignored because Preston and his tough. We've got the Seekers that move here, and we've got the VIP that move up to take their place. We have these zombies move here. The Brutes join them. These VIP leave the shed. This VIP in the north moves forward. The runners move to this intersection with everything else. So we got a little group here at the intersection, and so now we spawn to see what else happens. So in the shed, we get one VIP. We grab one at random here, and we get a Santa. Okay. In the north, we do get 3 walkers that rush. We grab 3 models and put them with the butcher here. Okay. Right. 2 trenchcoat ladies and a firefighter. One more in the south is doggos. We get 2 more doggos. I think this is a bulldog and a Doberman. Yeah, I kind of obsessively painted these little guys. I like actually Google searched like breed coat colors and whatnot to like try and get like as many variations just in case I got a big old bunch of dogs at the same time. Have a little variety. Anyway, so that is movement and spawning, which could be worse, as usual. Could be worse because we did not draw any Seekers, so they did not get any extra movement. So that's fine. So I guess this means main thing we want to do here is kill this doggo, Seekers, and VIP, move into this building. We're going to have to worry about these other doggos and that runner. But if we just kill what's in front of us and get in this building and grab some stuff, we should be more or less fine. So who should start? Probably we'll go first with... I think we should go first with our best melee type person, I imagine. Let's see. Yeah, that means we aren't going to be able to do... Yeah, Ben goes first. Ben. He needs some points anyhow. Ben goes first. He's got his nail bat. He hits on a 3 or more. He actually has 2 baseball bats. The normal baseball bat and the nail bat. So they're both basically the same, except one does damage 2 and the other one does damage 1. So Ben only needs damage 1 for this doggo and these other zombies? Yes, so 3 or more he hits, and yes, doggo is dead. He kills the doggo. Ben scores himself 1 point, and he moves forward to do another melee on these Seekers. He hits them on a 3 or more, and he kills them both. Cool. Pretty lucky. Alright, those Seekers are dead. Ben scores himself 2 more points. 1, 2. And that is Ben, unless I have Shamsia give him an extra action, which I might do so that he could move further in, perhaps. We're going to have Shamsia move in, move. She can take a shot with her evil twins at those VIP, hitting on a 3 or more. And she hits 1. Okay. And we put that on her player board. And she gets 1 point. She does have plenty of bullets, so if I miss everything, she gets to re-roll. So this is now her 3rd action. I guess we're all kinda in this room, sort of ish, for the most part. For now. Shoot. one more hit. Cool. So she gets a construction worker and one more point. That is Shamsia. I think she's going to give the extra action to Amato so he can be ziptastic. So that means he can go in one action, be here, and then one additional action. So that was move. He can then take this epic. We can see what it is. And he gets an army sniper rifle. Okay. So now Amato has a sniper rifle. I think he should probably give that to Aaron. That would probably work out pretty well with her. And plus with Lifesaver, I want her hanging back a little bit anyhow. And she's got a bunch of... She's got some... Well, at least a couple range skills we could use there. But all right, so one bonus action for Amato. He can be here to grab that objective, and when he does, that will probably move him into yellow. With that in mind, Billy could move 1-2 and grab that other objective, and that would push her well into yellow. So we're probably just going to do that. I want her in red as well as Aaron, so let's do that. 1-2 grabs the objective. We get one more, and she gets 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bringing her up to 10. She gets an extra action, meaning I might as well have her search where she is. And she gets a zombie in her face. Okay. Alright, so she gets nothing but disappointment. Here you go, Billy. Alright. So someone needs to smack that zombie, and I guess it might as well be Preston. 1-2, and he can go with his katana. Gets to roll 2 die, hits on a 4 or more. And he does hit. Chops that Zed up pretty good. Okay. He scores himself 1 point. Alright. So that was 3 actions for him. Move, melee. And we can have Aaron probably move in, grab the epic, and also search. So move, grab the epic. What is it? It is Ma's shotgun. Okay, so she can switch up the sawed-off with that. All right. You know, at this point, I don't think anybody else needs this pistol that she has, so she might just dump it. Because Shamsia has her evil twins. We might want to give those to Amato, and the army sniper rifle to Aaron. Yeah, that might be pretty gosh darn good. Meaning Aaron's going to have 2... epic weapons. It's fine. Okay, so she ditches pistol for now. That is Aaron. Beyond getting that epic, she's also going to search, and we'll see what it is. It is the chainsaw. Okay. Aaron has another thing to give, probably to Billy. Billy could probably make good use of that chainsaw. All right. So that is the survivor phase for now. This runner is right outside. Everything else moves forward. Doggos are 1, 2, 3 with this group here. These VIPs move 1 zone each. And this group here moves to that intersection. So that is movement. And now we do 3 spawns to see what else happens. Oh, I know what happens. I need to give this token back to Shamsia from Amato. Okay, we got some more VIP seekers. All right, that's 5 of them, and let's see. So this seeker gets another move, and we put 5 seekers in that shed. We are in yellow now, spawn-wise. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, cool. What is the next spawn? 5. More VIP is up in the north. Let's pop them down at random like usual. We've got a sailor, another Santa, a Noise, hot dog, extra hot dog. Okay, that's what we got. All right, one more spawn is even more VIP. Okay, 6 of them in the south. I see some epic weapons potentially. If somebody can score 5 unique kills. Okay, so 6 of them. 1 pimp, cop, another cop, a punk, 2 more, sailor, and another Santa. Do we have all Santas on the map right now? No, we have 3 out of 4 Santas. Unless I killed one already. Nope. Nope. There is another Santa that is yet to be revealed. Y'all. Okay. So, that wasn't too bad. Could be worse. Could be worse as usual. I guess I'm getting kind of lucky here. So, first things first, we are going to want to start strong and kill some stuff. Because we've got... Alright, we've got that Seeker and that Runner right next door that we want dead for sure. We do have those dogs that are potentially going to be a problem. Like I said, if we try to shoot that zone, dogs are going to be dead last. We've got 2 brutes there and 3 VIP. So we'd have to kill 5 things before we can actually start killing the dogs, you know, shooting wise. How do we play this? We could always just shoot at these 2 people outside there and then just move further into the building. These doggos are going to be 1, 2, 3. They'd be right there if we moved to that door. So what we could... No. See, if we go here and bust this, then they just go the other way. And then they'd get 2 actions apiece if we ended up there. So probably the best move is to just kill these guys, move out, try to just shoot as much stuff as possible. Oh gosh, we want to kill those dogs, and I don't want to move back this way. We've got to be moving this way, right? So let me try to think of the most efficient way to do this. Well, since we want to kill those dogs now, we will probably have to ignore that objective and any other searching, and just with what we have, just use as many actions as possible for just straight up shooting and melee and all that jazz. So we want to kill this Seeker, Runner, and dogs. Who should start? Who's looking? You know, we might as well start with Shamsia. She's got her evil twins. She needs some points, and we can always have her give someone else an extra action. Possibly Amato. He is a very shooty boy, and he can give that Army Sniper Rifle to Aaron later on. Aaron can give the chainsaw to Billy. That would be cool. But yes, we're going to start with Shamsia. She's going to take a shot. Got plenty of bullets. She gets 3 rolls. She misses everything. 3 or more. She does get 1 hit, so that means the Seeker is dead. Okay, she gets 1 point there. Now she can take another shot. And she gets 2 hits now. Great. So this runner is now dead. Cool. Okay, that would mean she moves and gives... Yeah, she's going to give the extra action to Amato again because he is very zippy and also very shooty. So let's have him... It's still just 2 actions. He can move 1, 2, 1 action, and move again. So that's 2 actions. He now has 2 actions left. And he should probably be using his... Oh gosh, I just remembered. He's got his sniper rifle. Which of course means he can now just target those dogs. So those dogs are dead. Well, he misses, which is great. Let's hope he can kill them in his extra special action here. He kills 1. Alright, well, one dog is dead. Okay. So Amato gets 1 point for killing that dog. Boy, I thought for sure those dogs were dead. Okay, fine. So he passes that back to Shamsia. They have both gone. Let's see. Who probably... Yeah. We could probably do it like that. Alright. Not ideal, but I think we can have Aaron move. Damn it. If only I'd given her an extra action. She can move and shoot. I put her sawed off in her backpack to give to somebody else. But now that I think about it, it would have been nice if she had it in her hand so she could just take 2 shots. Well... Yeah, Aaron might as well take a shot. Oh boy. We might be taking a wound here. Like 1 wound. Aaron takes a shot. Seems like a bit of a waste. Yeah, she'll take a shot and then she'll put the sawed off in her other hand, I guess. For now. And she does get 1 hit with Ma's shotgun. That kills 1 brute. So she gets 1 point for that. And then she's going to use her final action to put the other sawed off in her other hand. And she won't be able to shoot it because she's out of actions now. Billy, on the other hand, she's the only one that does have 4 actions. So what she could do is move, let's see, twice and still be able to grab the chainsaw from Aaron. So I may as well have her search before she does that. What can Billy find? Great, she finds a pistol, which is kind of useless. I think she's just gonna toss that. It was worth it, worth a shot. So okay, Billy now can go 1, 2, and grab the chainsaw from Aaron. So she now has that. These other two boys are probably gonna have to do the same thing. So I wouldn't want Ben to go 1, 2, and do 1 melee. So he's just going to need to search and find water. Okay, so Ben is now at 6, so he's almost in yellow. That is Ben. Search, move. And let's see, Preston, 1, 2. He might as well do a trade with somebody. I think he should take this opportunity right now to give plenty of bullets to Erin, because she is going to be grabbing that army sniper rifle from Amato, probably trading it for the sawed-off. Okay. So Amato is going to have lots of buckshot there. Okay, so that is the survivors for now. And what's going to happen is this group moves. Dog gets 2 actions beyond the move. Thanks to Preston, 1 wound is absorbed, and I guess Preston takes a wound. Alright, so that's what happens there. Hopefully Aaron gets field medic and can heal him up. That would be nice, but other than that, we move all the other things forward 1 space for the most part. Seekers bust out of the shed here. Everything else 1 space. Okay. 3 spawns in the shed. We do get seekers, 2 of them, so these move, and thankfully we don't have any in our zone. These move, and that's it, so we get 2 more in the utility shed. Okay. Norse, what do we got? 6 walkers that rush. Okay. So that puts them right with all of these VPs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Alright, 1 more spawn is going to be doggos. There's 6 of them. Cool. Oh boy, to the south. Alright. So they are right down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3. So that's going to put them right there at the end of this next survivor phase. Alright, so we got some shooting and some chopping to do here. Alright. So we might as well start with Billy now that she has a chainsaw, right? Follow her up with Ben, I suppose. Alright. Billy gets 5 die, and she hits on a 5 or more with her chainsaw. She does have 4 actions. Let's see. She does get 1 hit. Chainsaw is not very accurate, but she does get to select since it's melee, so of course she kills the doggo. So So she gets 1 more point for that, and now she can potentially melee 3 more times. She still only gets 1 hit, so she's gonna kill the brute. That's 1 more point for Billy. 2 more actions for her. Alright, so now she also still gets 1 more hit. She snags a sailor, I guess. Alright. Okay, so that was 3 melees. Doggo, brute, and sailor. So she can go 1 more time, I guess. Might as well. And she gets 2 hits this time, so she kills the remaining 2 VIP. So she now has 3 different sculpts. Cool. 1, 2 points. She's getting kind of close to orange. That's fine. Alright, she's kind of stuck there unless we give her an extra action. Alright, so what we probably do now is move forward with melee to kill the 2 hot dogs. And let's see, just sit there and shoot at the zone in front of us and try to kill as many of those seekers as possible. Dogs will end up in our zone. That's not a terrible plan. We'll see how this works. Okay, so I guess we go with Ben next with his bat. So he'll move. And we can get him into yellow, very likely here. Hopefully y'all can... Yeah, y'all can still see. Pretty good. Main light source I have at the moment is just like the sunlight coming through my windows. I don't have any fancy lights. Ben. He gets 2 more melees beyond his move until he moves into yellow here. He's baseball bat. And he does score 2 hits, so he kills 2 hot dogs, scoring him 1 hot dog. And 2 points. So he's now at 8, and he gets an extra action. Alright. Now, that being 2 actions for Ben, we might as well have him move off to the side. We'll have him dip and search real quick. Maybe we can... Okay, he gets plenty of shells, which is fine. He can hand that on over to, like, Amato, I suppose. Alright. We can always give him an extra action to be right with everybody else, I suppose. And... Or really, better yet, Billy, because she also went and she's stuck in that zone. So, with that in mind, might as well move forward with Shamsia now so she can elect who gets the extra action. She can move, and then she can just shoot with them pistols of hers. Try to get her some points to give her an extra action too. She can take 2 shots. She can reroll with plenty of bullets. And she's going to do that because she got double 2s. Okay. We get to reroll that shot. And she gets 1 hit this time, so she kills 1 seeker. I would much rather we kill these damn seekers rather than snag that Santa. Okay, so that was shot 1. That brings her to 4. Looks like she's not going to be getting into yellow. Let's see here. Yeah, it's 2 hits, so she kills 2 seekers. And she gets 2 more points, and she's almost in yellow, but not quite. So, alright, that's Shamsia. And I can either give No, I think it's best to give Billy the extra action so that Billy can now move forward and be next to Shamsia. Okay, so that was the extra bonus action. And we have 3 more survivors that can go. We might as well do Aaron next. She can do a couple of blasts, and then Amato can shoot and hand the sniper rifle off to Aaron. And we should be able to finish off everything in that intersection that way. So Aaron moves. She can start with Ma's shotgun, hitting on a 3 or more. And she does get 1 hit, so she kills 1 Seeker, scoring her 1 more point. And then she gets to shoot again with the sawed-off, regular old sawed-off. Remember, these sawed-offs have the reload, which is why she can't shoot multiple times. You can shoot a sawed-off once during a turn, and if you want to shoot it again, you have to spend an action to reload it. And she does get 2 hits, so she scores a Santa, and she kills that other Seeker, getting her 2 points. She's up to 5 now. Okay, so, boy, here, I'll just, for the heck of it, I'll just show y'all real quick. There's Harry, my little Great Panther, just comatose in my gaming chair. I'm sorry. just had to show y'all real quick. Get a good angle again. Let's keep on rolling. Still got stuff we gotta do. Should be fine. Alright. So we did kill everything in that intersection. That is great. So now, what we can do... Let's see. It's tempting to have Amato be very zippy and try to snag that objective and get back with the group, but I don't know if he has enough actions to do that. He can be there in 1 action. You know what? I might as well have him do that. Although, if he does that, he can't hand the sniper rifle over to Aaron. So, what we might have him do is instead, we'll have him dip in and search, and then in 1 action, he can be back with everybody else and hand the sniper rifle off to Aaron. So, dip. Search. He gets a bag of rice, which means he gets 3 instant AP. 1, 2, 3. That puts him into yellow. Lucky. Okay, cool. So that doesn't really mean anything right now. We're still just going to have him move back and trade with Aaron. So he'll give her... Army sniper rifle and get the sawed-off in return. So Amato is very zippy. He doesn't have a very long range, but he packs a punch with his shotguns here. And he does have 1... what to say? He has an extra action. He could use those plenty of shells, but Ben is still in that building, so... We'll have to get those some other time. Let's see. Preston. He could also move next to Ben, move twice and search. It would be really nice if we could find a Molly just in case we got an abomination. So, 1, 2, search. He finds a machete. Okay, well that's something. He'll switch that for his crowbar. So that way he does have damage to melee that he can do. So that is something. We'll take that. Alright, that is the survivors then. So now we move. These VIP are in the intersection. These walkers are there too. Dogs move 1, 2, 3. So the dogs are all up in our zone. And thankfully, they do not get extra activations. They just move right up in our zone, and we can just chop the hell out of them. Next time, the Seekers move out of the shed, and this big old group moves into this intersection up in the north. Then we get 3 more spawns. So first spawn is 6 VIP in the utility shed. So let's see. Goth dude. Construction guy. Cop. Santa. Hot dog. And butcher. That was 6, right? Yes, 6. Okay, cool. Spawn 1. Spawn 2 in the north is going to be 3 more seekers. So that means these guys get to move into this intersection, and we put 3 up in the north. So 1, 2, 3. All right. Cool. So, final spawn is going to be more doggos to the south. Cool. So, we're going to have to worry about them as well. They are still kind of far away, but if we move forward into that intersection, that is 3 wounds for us. Alright, so let's see how this plays out now. So we have to kill these dogs in front of us, and we also have a big old group of Zeds in front of us. Tempting to say we just stay here and just chop and shoot, and then those dogs will be right with us next turn. This is a decent group of Zeds right in front of us. So we'll see how this plays out. We probably want to start with melee first. Meaning, let's see. We always have Amato take some pot shots at the neighboring group. But I guess we'll start with Billy and her chainsaw. Get her some points. Maybe we can get her up into orange. Let's see how many dogs she can chop up with her chainsaw. We can always have Shamsia give her an extra action, or somebody else. We'll see. But this chainsaw is not very accurate, though, as you've seen. We only hit on 5s or more, so she gets all misses there. Okay, that's her first melee. Second melee for Billy is 3 hits. A 6 and 2 5s. Cool. She kills 3 dogs, which is great. And she gets 3 points for that. 1, 2, 3. She is kissing orange, as I like to say. She's almost there. Alright, so that was what? That 2 melees, I think. So she's got 2 more actions. Do another roll. And that is 3 hits, so she kills all them doggos. And I guess at this point I kind of think it doesn't matter how many more actions she has, because like I said, we are just inching forward here at the moment, but we're probably going to stick here just to be safe because of them doggos and this big old group in front of us. So that's Billy, and she gets 3 more points. That brings her into orange. 1, 2, 3. We can select. She can get +1 die melee or a free melee action. I'd say a free melee action is probably better. It's tempting to grab that extra die, because then she could roll 6 die, but then with an extra melee action, she can just roll 5 more melee again. 5 more die again. So yeah, let's give her a guaranteed melee every turn on top of all the other stuff she can do. Okay, so that is Billy. And now we want shooty. So we're going to go with Amato, try and get him some more points with his shotguns. Although If we could have Ben go first, that would be cool. We could have him search, move, and then toss those plenty of shells at Amato, and that way he could re-roll if he misses anything. That would be good. So yeah, let's do that. Ben does a search again and finds canned food, so he gets 3 more points. 1, 2, 3. Alright, still in yellow. He's gonna move and toss those extra shells at Amato. Okay. Cool. So that is Ben. Alright, so what we might do is this. Okay, I actually think what makes the most sense is we'll have Shamsia go, and we can give an extra action to Aaron, because that way we can definitely get her into yellow, and she's got her army sniper rifle, and she can get a whole bunch of points just shooting the hell out of everything right in front of us. Okay. And since she has sniper, we can just select those damn seekers when we shoot. So that sounds like a good play. Shamsi is going to start here. She's going to go with her evil twins. She can shoot 3 times. This is definitely going to put her into yellow, I would think. So she can probably do 4 shots here. Alright, so yeah, that's 2 hits. So, I don't know. With or without sniper, I can just select any models anyway, because they're basically all walkers. So yeah, she just kills these 2 seekers first. We can do that. Rules say we can do that. So, alright. She gets 2 more points. 1, 2. Seekers are definitely dead. Puts her into yellow, so she now gets 1 bonus shot. She can now shoot 3 more times. And then, of course, Aaron can go right after her with her sniper rifle and an extra shot. So we might need that. It depends. It depends. We still have 3 more shots for Shamsia, and we also have Amato with his shotguns and his plenty of shells. So we got a lot of firepower here. Next shot. 2 hits. Okay, so she's going to kill 2 VIP. She gets a Santa. And ooh, I can see how this is going here. She is going to snag herself an epic. Alright. So 1 more shot. Well, I think she gets... Oh, she gets 2 more shots. And 1 hit, so what does she not have? A cop? She'll take a cop, and that means she gets 1 point. And we can trade these 5 sculpts in for a look at the epic deck. And I think we should almost certainly give her the golden AK. I think I would like her to have the golden AK. That would be great. That would definitely make her much shootier in its bullets. So that's great. So I'm going to, after having looked at this epic weapon deck, we're going to shuffle it up quite a bit before I put it back. Alright. So that was, I believe, her 3rd shot. We put that back. And now she can shoot again. She might as well keep shooting, I think, with the evil twins, because those are a little bit more accurate. Save that golden AK for when we need a ranged shot and or to kill some brutes. That's 2 hits, so we can have her take 2 more VIPs. Why the hell not? She'll take a cop and a punk. Okay, and she gets 2 more points for that. 1, 2. So that's her final shot. She's going to pass the torch on over to Aaron. So Aaron can start opening up with her sniper rifle. She's got 4 actions now. She will probably get an extra action. Sniper rifle. Yeah, she gets 1 hit. Okay. Snags a sailor with that. 1 point. For the hell of it, I might as well just say she's... I guess it really doesn't matter whether she's using Mono Shotgun or Army Sniper Rifle at the moment. They both have, like, the same stats. So, yeah. Second shot for Erin. She gets 1 hit, putting her into yellow, meaning she has an extra action beyond her bonus action that I gave her. Okay, so that's 2 shots. 1 hit, scoring a butcher. Cool. Alright, so we're going to have her shoot again. She gets... She's got 4 actions and 1 extra action, so... Potentially 3 shots here. And she hits twice. 1 more shot. 1, 2. Starting to look like maybe I wasted this extra action on Erin. It's fine. And she does kill this firefighter guy. 1 more point. So yeah, I definitely don't want Erin to use that last action to wander out into the intersection. She doesn't need to do any trading, and I could have her dip into that room real quick, but I really don't want to because we really need to just get moving. We haven't moved very far yet, have we? So that's not good. We need to get over here, bust this open, and keep rolling. Open, open, exit. That's what we have to do. So, alright. So Erin's going to stay put, but everyone else is probably going to move search, I guess. Let's see. Who already went? Oh gosh, I'm struggling to remember if Billy went this turn or not. Yes, she did. She killed all those dogs. Billy has already gone. So did Shamsia. I think the only people that haven't gone would be Preston, Ben, and Amado. All right, so they can all search. Preston finds SMG, which is something, I guess, and then he moves with the group. Ben can dip search and move back, I suppose. Dip search, and he gets a machete. Okay, that's something. Moves back, and Amato moves search, and he gets a kukri. Okay. Move back. He should probably trade that. Yeah, Preston could really use that, I think. Yeah, that would be good for Preston. Because he'd get at least 1 more die than he would with that. Machete, so that's his model's final thing is he does a trade. Alright, so doggos move in our face again. Okay, we've got these VIP that peek outside here. Okay, and then this big old group moves down here. We gotta get moving forward here, don't we? We got some seekers here, and we're gonna do 3 spawns, see what that is. First, we have got 8 walkers that rush in that utility shed. Let's see. Lucked out that we haven't had an abomination yet. So we haven't... Still haven't found a Molotov yet, have we? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright. Next spawn is... Did I jinx myself? No, it's Seekers. Okay, so we've got 7 Seekers, meaning these move forward, and then 7 spawn behind them. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Alright. One more spawn is going to be even more doggos, and 7 of them to our south again. Damn it. These doggos are just pinning us down. Damn. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, and 7 doggos to our south. Well, this time... Oh, boy. Oh, that's a whole lot of Zeds. I still think it'd be best to, like, move forward anyway. Now, if we get... Wait. 7 doggos, not 8 in the south. Alright, so that was moving and spawning. Now... Should be pretty easy to kill these 3 doggos. We might have a melee person do that and dip and search to try and get that molly. Tempting to use it on one of these giant groups, but we want to hang on to it in case an abomination shows up. Let's see. Could have Billy go. She gets a free melee anyhow. Yeah, let's have Billy go. She gets her free melee with the chainsaw. So, let's see here. Does she kill all them doggos? She does, actually. She gets a 6 and 2 5, so all doggos are dead right in front of Billy. That was pretty dope. Billy gets 3 points for that. 1, 2, 3. And she still has 4 actions left. So we could have her move search. You know, it's free melee, so she has 4 actions. So like move search, move, move. And be right here. Everyone else moves forward, and we just shoot like fucking crazy. Okay, so Billy, move, search. She finds an SMG. Okay. Billy gets an SMG. That's not quite what I was hoping for. 1, 2. She's right here. Everyone else is going to have to move forward. Let's do it like this. Shamsia moves. She has her golden AK, so she can use that to shoot at the doggos. She can shoot 3 times, and then she can pass the torch to Aaron with her sniper rifle, and we should be able to finish off them doggos and hopefully a bunch of other Zeds. Okay. So let's see here. One hit. Should I use plenty of bullets? Might regret this, but yeah, we're going to use plenty of bullets on that shot to see if I can get another hit out of that. Wow, okay, yeah, we got 3 hits on that reroll. 4 and 2 5s. That worked out pretty good. Okay, so that was her first shot. She kills 3 doggos. Shamsia gets 1, 2, 3. All right. Next shot. Hitting on a 4 or more. All misses. So yes, absolutely, we do a reroll on that with plenty of bullets. And she gets 2 hits. So 2 more doggos are dead. She gets 2 more points. 1, 2. So she is almost in orange now. And that would give her an extra die ranged. Okay, so that was 2 shots. So final shot at the doggos. Can she go into orange and score an extra die for next turn? So she can be even shootier. She does get 1 hit, which does bring her into orange, but we still have 1 doggo left. Okay, so now we give her an extra die ranged. Okay, so, and she's going to give that extra action to Erin with her sniper rifle. So now Erin can move forward. And she'll start by using that sniper rifle on the doggo. She rolls 2 die, not 3, hitting on 3 or more, and she does kill a doggo. Doggo is dead. Erin gets 1 point from that. Okay, so she moved, she did 1 shot, so she should have 3 more shots, because she has 4 actions normally and that bonus extra action. So 3 more shots. How many Zeds can she kill? So we might as well focus on this group directly in front of us, because they are currently blocking our path. Oh boy, this is a whole... This could be bad, guys. Like, the game could be over, like, soon if we get an extra activation here for spawning. But anyway, let's see what happens. So, Erin, sniper rifle, 3 more shots, group in front of us. And she does have plenty of shells, bullets I should say. She does hit twice, so she's going to select 2 VIP and grab yet another epic weapon for herself. So she gets a hot dog and a goth dude in that kill. And we can now grab another epic weapon after giving Erin 2 more points. 1, 2. She'll have 2 more shots after this. So we can give her... Let's see. I kind of think it would be best to take a melee and then have her give it to somebody else, like Billy. Yeah, especially Billy. Alright, she'll take the Zansetsuken, and so Billy can grab it, or she can give it to Billy later on. Alright, 2 shots after this. Shuffling that epic deck yet again. Okay. Alright. Sniper rifle, group in front of us. 2 hits. Cool. 2 more VIP. 2 more points for Erin. 1, 2. 1 final shot. Give that extra action back to Shamsia. 2 more hits. 2 more VIP. So Erin is about to get yet another epic weapon if she snags 1 more VIP kill. Alright, so that's Erin and Shamsia and Billy. So we got these 3 other boys now. How do we use them best? well... It's tempting to just have Amato go in here first and then have the other boys charge in and do melee. Just finish off these walkers right here. Something will spawn here and I'll have 3 models right here. And all these Zeds are gonna be on these ladies. But if we do this, Ben will be here to open this door, and then we can keep moving. So maybe we should do that. We can have Amato zip over here and still have 3 actions left to just blast with his shotgun in this zone. So we'll do that. Amato will start with the sawed-off, because he can hit 3 or more with that. And he does get 1 hit, so kills 1 Zed. That is 1 more point for Amato. Next 2 shots are going to have to be with a normal shotgun, hitting on 4 or more. He misses that, but he does have plenty of shells, so he gets to re-roll. And those are both hits. That worked out pretty good. Okay, so 2 dead and 2 more points for Amato, bringing him up to 10. He can shoot 1 more time with the normal shotgun. And he misses, but once again, plenty of shells, so he can shoot again. And that was still a miss. Okay, so the other boys are going to have to try and pick up the slack here. So Ben can move twice and do 2 melees. 1, 2. He's got his baseball bat, and he can hit twice with that. Preston will bring up the rear, and he can do 1 melee because he's still not in yellow. But the mere fact that he exists in that zone means that we can absorb at least 1 wound. Anyway, let's see. We can do 2 hits. He gets 2 hits here. Yep. 2 points for Ben. 1, 2. 1 more melee for Ben. And that's 2 hits again. 2 more dead Zeds. Ben gets 2 more points. Now Preston, 1, 2, and he gets 1 melee with his... It doesn't matter. Either the katana or the kukri is 2 die, 4 or more he hits in melee. So he does get 1 hit, and he kills this final Zed. Okay, and he gets 1 point for that. Alright, so we cleared that zone in front of us, and that means next turn we can likely open that door, and that will mean we can keep moving. We do need 2 more objectives, because we didn't grab that other one just yet. So we might want to dip in there and grab that objective and that epic before we keep moving. Yes, that might be a great idea, because we're already in orange, so whatever the hell spawns in there is going to be a lot of stuff. Alright, but we move, this whole group moves forward, and we do have those seekers, so if they get an extra action, they'll be with us. These seekers move forward as well. Alright, and that is movement for the zombies. The ladies have gotten swamped here, and we do 3 spawns. So 1 spawn is... it is 2 brutes in the shed here. Extra activation for walkers, and the game is over at this point. 2 more spawns. We get... Let's see, 4 dogs to our north. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. What is the final spawn? It is not an extra activation for walkers. It is 4 walkers that rush to our south. So I'll take that. That's not too bad. It's just 4 of them. They are right below us. But hey, the ladies are still alive. So 4 walkers down here. Alright, so like I said, this means we can start by having Ben bust this door for his first action. And then we spawn whatever the heck is inside that little building. And it's going to be... I just realized it could have been the Walker Extra activation that would end the goddamn game. But it was not. It's just 4 walkers. So that's lucky. Let's see. Alright, and we put them down here. Been getting pretty lucky-ish so far. Alright, so that's Ben. He did 1 thing. He should be able to do 3 more things. So what we could have him do... Let's see. Amato can shoot at those brutes. Possibly snag that objective up there. That would be good. Ben could move, take, move, and be with the ladies. Well, he already did 1 thing, so he gets to do 3 things, right? So move, take is 1, and if he moves back, he'd be with these boys here. Alright, so I guess that's what we're doing, because we need these 2 objectives here. Ben, move, take, that gives him 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Putting him in orange, meaning he gets either improvised weapon melee or shove. I think I like shove. Let me just remind myself of that, but I'm pretty sure it's kind of like Lifesaver, except once per turn he can basically move Zeds from one zone to the other. So yes, the Survivor Shove. The Survivor can use this skill once during each of their turns for free. Select a zone at range 1 from the Survivor. Both zones need to share a clear path. All zombies standing in the Survivor zone are pushed to the selected zone. This is not a movement. So yes, so if Ben is in a zone with a bunch of other Zeds, he can just move them 1 zone away. So that would be great if he could, like, and actually he could, now that I think about it, if he does move, take, okay, bash, move, take, move, no, that puts him right there. Even if Shamsia gives him an extra bonus action, he still wouldn't be able to shove all those Zeds out of the lady's zone. Although Aaron could use Lifesaver to pull him in here, and then Shamsia could give him an extra action to push them all away. That's something that we could do. So we'll consider that. But first things first, after having Ben do that, we will now have Amato try to waste these brutes and grab that objective up there. So Amato does have 4 actions, and he's a very zippy boy, so can he kill them and then grab the objective and be with the ladies all in the same time? Let's see. He's going to start with his sawed-off, shooting at those... Wait, no. He has to use his regular shotgun, not the sawed-off, so he hits on 4 or more. Sawed-off is only does damage 1. Alright, so that's 1 hit. He kills 1 brute. And he gets 1 point. Okay, if he was an orange, we might be able to give him slippery, but nope. So he gets another shot. And kills the brute. Okay. So let's see. We could always have him try to dip in there and grab it. Maybe when we move a little bit further up. Because at this point he has two actions and he could move in there and take it, but that means he would be trapped in that zone. It would probably be better for him to use his final action to move into the zone with the ladies and then take one final shot at those seekers. So we're going to do that. He's going to take one final shot at those seekers with his sawed off, and it doesn't matter, he got 2 6s, so 2 seekers are dead. Alright, Amato gets 2 more points for that. Cool, that is Amato. Alright, so like I was saying, what we can probably do here is, first of all, we can have Preston charge in there and just try to smack as many as he can with, it doesn't matter, either his katana or his kukri, same thing. So he can move and get 3 melees, basically, try and thin this horde down a little bit. You might as well take VIPs as he's doing it. If he can get 5 kills, he gets to... Well, no. We only have 4 sculpts here. We might want to save those VIPs for Erin, because she can shoot with her sniper rifle. Alright. I'm getting ahead of myself here. He's gonna just kill walkers, right? Okay. Preston gets 3 melee. He's gonna use melee here. He misses that one. Alright. He gets 2 more melee. Well, no, 1 more because he's still in blue. 1 more melee for Preston. 2 hits. Okay, so he kills 2 Zeds and gets 2 points. Still not in yellow, Preston. God damn. Alright, so that was Preston. And I think what we can do is we'll have Erin go now. She can use Lifesaver to pull Ben into this zone, which is a strange use of Lifesaver, I guess, but it means he's now in this zone. That's 1 action for Erin. Erin does have 4 actions, so she can take, like, 3 more shots with her sniper rifle. All she needs is 1 more VIP, and she gets to grab yet another epic. Alright, 1 hit, so which one does she need? She can grab a hot dog. Boom. 1 hot dog, 1 point, and 1 more epic. She can fit 1 more in her backpack. She's got like 4 epics on her right now. So, I guess it's down to Gunblade, Golden Kukri, and Auto Shotgun? Boy, that Auto Shotgun would be nice for Amato. It really would. I mean, it would just mean he could shoot 1 more time, as opposed to the normal shotgun. Or could give Billy the Golden Kukri. Well, she's already getting the Zantetsuken. Might as well grab the Golden Kukri, because then Preston can get that. Alright, so we're grabbing... Although, really, if I have a choice, we'll take the Gunblade. Because it's basically the same melee-wise as the Golden Kukri, but can also do a ranged. So she's going to grab the Golden Kukri. Gunblade. We are going to reshuffle this yet again and put this back yet again. Okay, so that was 1 shot for Erin. Lifesaver, 1 shot. She has 2 more actions left. Let me see. Okay, I think I'll do it like this. She'll take one shot, and she'll also give the Zansetsuken to Billy, who can then use it to just dice up a bunch of Zeds. So she will trade. Although, if we get Aaron into orange, she needs like 3 kills and she can get the orange. Billy can always just grab that during her turn, right? So, yeah, let's have Aaron shoot twice and get herself into orange. So she can shoot again. I think this time she's going to shoot at that Seeker. And she kills it. Dead. So Aaron scores herself 1 more point. And if she can score 2 kills on this one shot, she's probably going to shoot at the Zeds below us. Yes, she scores 2 kills, kills 2 Zeds below us, and that does put her into orange. 1, 2. Which actually means I can give her an extra free ranged action, meaning she can shoot again. Alright, so let's have her shoot 1 more time at those Zeds below us. And she kills them, well, she kills 1 of them. So 1 is still left alive. She gets 1 more point. Okay, that is Aaron. So now I guess Shamsia will go. She's going to give the special bonus action to Ben. And he's going to push all of these Zeds. Might as well actually push them. Let me see. Should I have him do this before Billy does some chopping? I mean, if I do this now, only Ben, Preston, Amato, and Aaron are stuck in this zone. Shamsia and Billy can move forward. Heck. Billy could go 1, 2 take and then also move and be right here. And she would be primed to open that door. Although those dogs are right there, they'd be 1, 2, 3 right in her face, which is fine. There's also those Seekers, so we're risking her getting messed up by Seekers, but still, okay, I kind of think this would be a good way to do things. Ben shoves, so all these zombies are now below us. That is 1 mighty shove. Now let me just check to make sure he can actually use this on all the zombies in his zone. Let's read this 1 more time. Shove. Use this skill once per turn. Select the zone range 1 from the survivor. Both zones, blah, blah, blah. All zombies standing in the survivor zone are pushed. Yeah, he can just do this. He can push all zombies to the zone below us. Cool. So what that means is he gives the special action back. Now, Shamsia is free to just shoot like crazy with her AK, and Billy can do that thing. Alright. So Billy can do 1, 2, take, and then move. That means we now have 5 objectives taken. She can be right here. So this is a bit of a gamble, but she can be right here to open that door with her chainsaw next turn. She still doesn't have that Zansetsuken that Aaron was supposed to give her, but she's got a chainsaw. That's something. So, all right. Now Shamsia is going to just shoot like crazy and try and kill as many of these Zeds below us as possible. So she's got, let's see, she did score like an extra die range, so she can now roll 4 die, hitting on a 4 or more with her golden AK. Shoot at this big old group below us. And, you know, she kills 3 VIP. We can grab yet another epic out of this, actually. She gets 1 hit. Okay, I'm very tempted to just do a reroll on that. I mean, she's got 4 shots anyway, I guess, but let's see. 1. Yeah, she can't shoot those Zeds unless I have her move like 1 forward, which I might do. You know, now that I think about this, actually, these dogs are not going to move to Billy anyway. They do not have line of sight to Billy, and the noisiest zone is here. So these dogs would move 1, 2, 3, and be right here. Seekers, same thing. They would move here. If they get an extra activation, though, they will, well, they have line of sight to either group. I would say they would move this way since more noise. So Billy is just kind of chilling here, really. The Zeds are going to bypass her. So what we can do, Shamsia is still re-rolling this first shot. And she still only gets 1 hit, so that's fine. She takes 1 VIP and 1 point. So she now gets 3 more shots. She takes a Santa. She needs 1 more VIP, and she gets to pull from the epic deck yet again. We don't even need to pick up boxes now. We practically got all the epic weapons just killing VIPs. And she gets 2 hits, so she gets the hot dog guy and the noise. So how we're going to do this is she gets 1, 2 points. She ditches everything else and keeps the noise. And now she gets to pull 1 other thing. Either the auto shotgun or the golden kukri. Let's see. I think we might as well have her take the golden kukri. Probably hand that over to Ben, I suppose. So there is now only 1 epic weapon and 2 cards in the epic deck. Alright, so that was Shamsia. She did what? I think she's done 2 shots so far. Killing 3 VIP in total. Right? So she gets 2 more shots. Might as well keep shooting at these Zeds below us. Let's see. 2 more shots. So that's 1 hit, although we can just do plenty of bullets and re-roll it. Still 1 hit, so she gets 1 kill, 1 more point. one final shot, and she is done, and I think we're done with everybody for the turn. Wow, that was a lucky roll. She kills all 4 of them. God damn. That's one of those really impressive moments that I wish I knew how to draw. Someday I'd like to do that kind of thing. Draw some of these zany things that happen in these games. But yeah, that's 4 points for her. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we now do movement and spawning. These Zeds move forward. These Seekers move forward. The dogs are probably going to move right next to us. They bypass Billy. 1, 2, 3. They're right here. Okay, so now we do 3 more spawns. What's in the shed? Still no abomination yet. We do get 4 runners in the shed, which is not great. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what we got in the shed. Billy can always dip in there and murder them all, I suppose. That's probably not the best way to go about it. 2 more spawns. We do have 10 walkers in the north. There's a decent group of walkers up there. There's way up there, though, so that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So what spawns to the south below us is 4 Seekers. So these Seekers do get an extra action, and like I said, they're going to move here because noisier zone. They had line of sight to both Billy and the other survivors, but since we have more survivors, I'll say they move down that way. And we also have 4 Seekers spawning below us. So that could have been a lot worse. As usual, that's actually working out pretty good. So we can ignore these Seekers probably below us. Just chop through that stuff right above us. We really want to kill these runners. I suppose I can have a Motto do that, because he can go in there in one action, just shooty with his shotguns, and probably still make it out right next to Billy there. So maybe we'll start with that. One action, he can move there, and then he's gonna take some shots with his shotguns. So first we're shooting with the sawed-off, hitting on a 3 or more. And he gets 2 hits, so 2 runners are dead. Okay. So he's basically, let's see, 1, 2. He's going to need to kill both of these runners to be able to move out, although Shamsia can always give him that extra action to be able to move him out of here if he can't kill them both in one shot. He now has to switch over to the normal shotgun, which means he now hits on a 4 or more. He does have plenty of shells, so we can re-roll that. And he does hit only once, meaning he's going to need to shoot 1 more time, and we may need to give him that extra action. Okay, so let's see. He shoots 1 more time and misses that, but he has plenty of shells, so he gets to re-roll. And he does. Now he hits twice. Okay, so he kills 1. So that was move and 3 shots. So that is a motto for now. Pretty close to orange. Is Starting to wonder if I actually recorded all of the points for the things that he did. I don't know if I did. Even if I didn't, that still puts him right up next to orange. So I don't know. We'll just do that, just in case. He is right next to orange. That's fine. All right. So now, like I said, I think I'm going to have Shamsia go. She's going to move forward and do a lot of shooting, and then she's also going to give that bonus action to Amato so that he can move right next to Billy. So Shamsia moves here in the middle of all this jazz, and she's going to use her AK to just do a whole bunch of shooting. Hitting on a 4 more, we get to reroll. She can do 3 shots. So that's 3 hits to start. Let's see. Now I wonder if she's shooting in this zone. Does that mean I'm gonna check real quick. I'm pretty sure I might as well check on this. I've always wondered this somewhat. Does targeting priority only mean something if you're shooting? Let's see, line of sight. Basically, does she get to kill these dogs, or does she have to kill the seekers first with her shots? Alright, I'm just gonna have to check this later. I'm gonna check this later. One of y'all leave it in the comments, I guess. We are assuming when you shoot with a ranged action, even if you're in the same zone, targeting priority means something. So 3 hits for seekers, we ignore the dogs. It's fine, we got melee people that can charge in anyway. I guess I was just curious. So 1, 2, 3 points for Shamsia. 1, 2, 3. She gets 2 more shots. That's 2 hits. We're not gonna bother to reroll that. 2 seekers are dead. 1 more shot. 1, 2. Let's see. 3 hits. So 2 seekers and a doggo. Cool. Whole lot of shooting for Shamsia. 1, 2, 3. Okay, she's going to give that extra action to Amato so that he can move the heck out of there and be right next to Billy. Alright. And then we're going to have probably Erin move forward. Move. She's going to use her sniper to kill those dogs. She does get 2 hits, so she kills 2 dogs. That was her free ranged, so she could do 3 more shots now. 1, 2. Alright. 1 more shot on the doggo. And that's 1 hit. Doggo is dead. 1 more point for Erin. Okay. So that's 2 more shots. We're going to shoot at these seekers below us. 2 more shots at them with her sniper rifle. And she hits 2 of them, so that's 2 dead and 2 points for Aaron. 1, 2. 1 final shot. And she does kill them both. 3 and a 6. 2 seekers dead. 2 more points for Aaron. Okay, she has a bunch of goodies, so Ben and Preston are going to want to take those. Let's see. I was thinking about giving the Gunblade to Preston. And Ben is probably going to take the Golden Kukri from Shamsia. So we're going to do it like that. So Preston moves and trades. He takes the Gunblade. Ditch all this extra crap that he has. Alright. That is Preston. And Ben is going to move forward and grab the Kukri. Move. Grab Kukri and ditch the baseball bat. And machete too. Why the heck not? Alright, so it was tempting to have them both. They both only used like 2 actions, so they both could. Heck, Ben did 2 actions. Move trade. He could do 1, 2 and be here. And Preston could probably. He might as well move forward. And then he's in position to just shoot at that group of Zeds if they only get to move forward once. This time now, if we get a Walker Extra activation, it is not a problem. So let's see what happens. We're going to move with these zombies, first of all. These walkers move forward. These walkers bust out of this building. We do 3 spawns. So in the shed, we get 4 runners. Again, great. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got a lot of people that can deal with them, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Amato can always just shoot where he is. Try to kill them. 2 more spawns, though. North, we get the Abomination finally appears. Which Abomination do we get? And we still don't have a Molly, so this is not great. And he's up in the north, which means he might get in our way. What shows up, though? It is the Chupacabra. Okay. Chupacabra. So it's a good thing I explained the Dark Zones a little bit more once again, because the Dark Zones do have something to do with the Chupacabra. Basically, just if the Chupacabra is in a Dark Zone, it's invincible. So we can't kill a damn thing indoors if it's in a Dark Zone. So right now, it's up in the north there. We might be able to just avoid it entirely, really, to be honest. 1 more spawn, and it's going to be 8 walkers to our south. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Grab 1 more. Okay, so that is movement and spawning. Once again, could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. That is not terrible. Now, the way we can play this is just bust open that door, and no matter what the hell spawns, we all just move to the left. Because at this point, we just have to open these 2 buildings and get to the exit, and we're golden. And at the moment, nothing is actually in our way. Now, if we open this and we spawn a runner extra activation, that's pretty bad, because that's 4 wounds for that survivor group there. That will not end the game, though, so It's worth taking the risk. Although, we don't have to risk that if we just have Amato shoot them now, right? We could just do that. So Amato... Heck, we could go with Shamsia. Let's see. Yeah, we might as well go with Shamsia first and have her give probably the slowest person. I mean, Billy and Ben are both kind of slow with regards in comparison to Amato there. Let's see, if I just have Shamsia go like normal, she's got 4 actions. We could have her move, shoot twice, move here. I could have her shoot once and move here, and then everyone else try to get here. She could give an extra action to Amato, so that way he could definitely finish off those runners. Then Billy pops that door and everybody tries to get here. So let's do that. She will move, giving her 3 actions left. She can shoot with her AK at this group in front of her for the heck of it. She gets... Let's just do a reroll on that. She only gets 1 hit. Still only 1 hit. It's fine. She kills 1 Zed. She gets 1 point. Alright, so now those moves shoot. 1, 2. She gives that extra action to Amato. Again, Amato now has like 5 actions basically, so he can go ham with his shotguns. He'll start with the sawed off. Shoot at those runners. And he hits them. He hits 2 of them. Got a 6 and a 3. So that's 1, 2. Amato now can choose between an extra die in combat or slippery. I'm gonna give him an extra die. Combat. That means he gets 1 extra die to roll the shoot. That's gonna really come to clutch right now. So now he's got to switch to the normal shotgun. Let's see, that was his special bonus action. He now has 4 regular actions left. Yeah, and he kills them both. Cool. Boom. Runners are now dead. We don't have to worry about them. He gets 2 more points. He now has 3 actions left, so he can very easily... Let's see. He did special bonus action, normal shot. He has 3 actions left. He could move, shoot, and then move and be right by Shamsia. So he'll move. He'll shoot again with his normal shotgun. And he gets 2 hits. 1, 2. 1, 2 points for Amato. Alright. And now he's right by Shamsia. Cool. So now Billy can bust this door and not have to worry about a runner extra activation. What does spawn in there? It is 7 walkers that rush. I'll take that. That is fine with me. Let's see. So putting them right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. There's that. So that was 1 action for her. She has 3 actions left. So yeah, we're just going to have her move 1, 2, 3 and be right here. Cool. Alright, so now we have these other 3 survivors left. Aaron can move 1, 2, 3 and be right here. I think Preston can take like 2 shots with his gunblade and still be able to be with everybody else. Ben... yeah, we might as well just move with him. 1, 2... although... No. He'll be right here. We want to open this one because that would be a dark zone. I'd rather have him open this one right by the exit, and then we can just go to the exit. So we are almost done here, folks. Yeah, we'll have Aaron 1, 2... with a free shot and 4 actions, she might as well move 1. She gets a free shot, and then it would take 2 actions for her to get here. So she might as well... she and Preston can shoot twice, basically, for the absolute hell of it. She can take her sniper rifle and shoot twice, hitting 1 zombie. Although now that I think about it, she'll do that, but then she'll also do move twice and finally hand this Zansetsuken to Billy. Billy now finally has the Zansetsuken. So just in case, she can do a whole lot of chopping. And now Preston will take 2 shots with his gunblade and move with everybody else. So how many zombies does he kill? He kills 1. 1 point for Preston. He is still not in yellow. Holy shit, Preston. Like, everyone else is in orange except for Preston. Okay. It'd be like that sometimes. And he misses, so whatever. He's just with everybody else. Okay, so that is the survivor phase. We're almost done here. Let's see. They move. These Zeds move out. These Zeds move out. These Zeds move in the intersection. Chupacabra moves right there. That is movement. We do 3 spawns in the shed. Abomination gets an extra activation. North. Runners get an extra activation, so nothing spawns there, and we have no runners on the map. Wow, that's pretty lucky. 1 more spawn. We get 8 Zeds to the south, way the hell below us. So we don't need to worry about them, like, at all. Let's see. We're going to plop them down there anyway, for the hell of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright. Okay, so all we gotta do now... I mean, the game's basically over. I think we're gonna try to wrap this up quick, right? Because all we have to do is open this building and get everyone to the exit zone. We can do that. We don't have to engage whatever spawns in there. We will spawn just in case to see what happens, because who the hell knows. So we're going to have Ben move, bust. He has 2 more actions, so he can get to the exit from here. We'll draw 4 spawn cards to see what would have happened. First spawn is Seekers, so 4 Seekers. Next spawn is 3 Brutes. Next spawn is 3 Brutes that rush and 6 Walkers that rush. So they would both brutes would be here. These walkers would be here. And final spawn is just 7 walkers up in the corner there. Alright, so I'm going to save myself the time of putting all that stuff down for basically no reason at all, right? Because at this point, Ben can move here. Everyone else can move to the exit without any zombies in that zone. We have won by the skin of our teeth. Like, there was a couple close calls there. But, yeah, that is game, ladies and gents. Okay. Let me grab this here mic so y'all can still hear me pretty good. Finish up all the other stuff that I've written up here. Okay, so now it's time to talk shop a bit since the action is now all over. If you stick around to the end, I'll usually talk about what's going on with the channel now and what will likely be happening soon. So as y'all can see, I made a short intro for the channel. I used Canva to make it, and it's only 14 seconds or so. Obviously, I got to step up my game as time goes on, and I'm trying to take notes from other board game channels. Seems like they all mostly go with a flashy little intro in the beginning, and then they usually get right into the action. This is mostly to help with audience retention, I'm sure, because if you start to bore people a bit too much in the beginning, they'll just start watching basically anything else, because there's just so much stuff to watch on the internet, am I right? So yeah, making that intro and tacking it onto the beginning of this video is basically my first real attempt at video editing. It's nothing too fancy, but I'm sure as heck proud of it. I also got my old gaming PC in order, and a beefier PC should mean much better content going forward. So, with my background projects, I'm about a third of the way finished painting the 2nd edition campaign stuff that I was talking about last time. The Rio de Janeiro stuff is all painted, so that playthrough is now very much on the table. I started painting the Fort Hendricks stuff, and I sprayed the models from Washington, D.C. with primer to get them started. All the work I do should end up either on Instagram or, of course, DeviantArt.com. I also ordered some zombie crows, by the way. Those are in the mail now, and as soon as I've got them painted up, I can toss them into basically any modern game to spice things up a bit. Technically, I can use them for fantasy as well, but they remind me an awful lot of rat mobs that I already have for fantasy, so I might just keep them with modern. We'll see. There's no reason I can't use both crows and rats at the same time in a game, because why not? Anywho, I did also snag myself a decent little carrying case for my Survivor models, which is nice because I've been worried about breaking them for some time now. I just kind of smushed them all in a little plastic Tupperware for the moment because I'm poor as hell. But it can carry up to 48 models in little foam boxes, and that should be a great way to store them all so I don't have to worry about damaging them and when I'm using them in my current games. Because boy, I have way more than 48 survivors, so I'm gonna have to pick and choose which survivor models I put in this fancy case. Now going forward, content wise, I'm probably just gonna try to keep things simple for the most part. I'm gonna just bang out a bunch of videos to pad out my first playlist some more. More content and channel growth is probably the only thing I should be focusing on for some time, I think. That means a whole lot of gaming and not much talking. It also means I'm going to try to keep getting better at making more engaging content, of course. So you need to work on this enunciation and script reading, right? So now, of course, I'm also talking to my new friend that I did meet on Reddit earlier that I mentioned in another video. We are still working out the details of a project that we want to work on together. Now, I won't say much other than we're both small Zombicide channels, and we do want to do something cool that will hopefully help both of our channels grow more. Now, I don't have more details than that, and I wouldn't want to announce something concrete unless I know for sure it's going to happen. But that's about it for now, y'all. Stay safe and take care of each other. If you're still watching at the end, thanks for sticking with me the whole way, and I'ma see you next time when we do Mission 6. Try to get that up in a couple of days at the most. Take it easy, y'all.